Good evening from San Ignacio Town. With the 9 o'clock news, I am Patrick Jones. In the headlines, Belize territorial volunteers demand full disclosure of Guatemala's response to protest note from Belmopan. Prime Minister Dean Barrow goes abroad for medical treatment, and contract signed for the construction of a football field in San Pedro Town. Stay tuned for details of these and other stories coming up after these messages.
Want a great-looking yard that's easy to maintain? Take the hard work out of yard work with Shindaiwa's easy-to-use lineup of high-performance outdoor power equipment. Shindaiwa brush cutters and trimmers give you professional power that's reliable, comfortable, and durable. Backed by the industry's best warranty, put Shindaiwa outdoor equipment in your hands and take the hard work out of yard work. See the full line of Shindaiwa equipment at Universal Hardware in Belize City or Spanish Lookout.
More vehicle owners are switching to the PureGuard line of motor oils, and with good reason. PureGuard comes in different grades and specifications. It carries the API certification and comes with the Westrac stamp of approval, guaranteed to make your engine run cleaner and longer, up to 10,000 miles. With PureGuard motor oil, your engine will have less wear and tear, give you maximum performance on the road, and give your vehicle better fuel mileage.
PureGuard, good quality, affordable oil.
Distributed exclusively by Westrac Limited, with branches in Spanish Lookout, Belmopan, Belize City, and Orange Walk Town. Here now is the news in details. For the second day running, classes were disrupted at the Faith Nazarene Primary School in San Ignacio Town today. As we reported on Monday, teachers are at odds with the principal of the institution, Polycarpia Petch. The teachers accuse Petch of a litany of things, and some parents have joined in the complaint against the veteran administrator, calling for her removal. Ministry of Education officials went into the school on Monday and had meetings with the general manager of Nazarene Schools, Raymond Shepard. They embattled the principal and the staff of Faith Nazarene Primary School, all in an effort to resolve the impasse so that the teachers can get back into their classrooms along with their students. On Monday, a number of the parents vented their frustration over the situation at the school when classes were called off because the teachers had walked out of the classroom.
We come here, there's no school. Right. Books is expensive, uniform are expensive. We have to get up early in the morning to feed our kids. Walk far and bring them here and there's no classes. What kind of thing is this? This is so nonsense. A lot of us is here. They should at least open the classroom and let them go in and sit down. My children, they're all over the place, running and around.
I know one here because she's a chancy lady. And me, Stephanie Moody, me in the office, right off of the desk, they take the money and buy food for me off of the table. I charge the picnic them for $1 for rags. That's not my business, but the thing is, it target my picnic. Sir, I, Stephanie Moody, forward a lot of text to you, and you know that, where she threatened me and threatened my picnic. She gone well in my house and threatened me.
But I'm concerned that if today you guys don't resolve this thing, and what are you going to set in place to make it possible for my child to come back tomorrow to school? Are you going to have teachers, maybe I don't know if there's any you can call up and say, you know what, we need you in an emergency case or whatever, to come and replace those teachers who want to go out and walk out of their school? Because like many parents that are here, many of us are concerned about our children's education.
I went 3 times to the office for this school year just to assure them that I have no outstanding bills. Because before the reports were issued, I got a note that I have a bill that I have not paid. So as I got that note, I went to the office and I talked personally to the principal, to Ms. Petch, and I told her I don't have any bills outstanding in this school. And she told me, are you sure? I told her yes, because when I came to register my daughter, I paid you personally, and you gave me a receipt. So she looked into the book and she said, oh, it looked like yes, you paid. But if you have the receipt, bring it. So I brought the receipt, and it was proven that I had no bills. But at the time of the report cards, the teacher already gave me the report cards, but then she remembered that she had to check the list, and she noticed my name was on the list that I have not paid already. So I had to go to the office again And I explained it to her again, and she said, oh, it was a mistake. When I came to register my daughter for this new school year for Infant 2, it appeared that I have not cleared my bill from Infant 1.
A member of the Nazarene Church in Esperanza Village, Pastor Joel Simpson, was present at the Faith Nazarene Primary School compound on Monday morning during the standoff, and he expressed the hope that the situation would be resolved amicably so that the process of learning could return to normal at the institution.
Well, it has been for quite some time now that there has been some discontent from the teachers and some parents of their relationship with the management, which is basically the principal. And so they have been trying to find a solution to this problem. But unfortunately, it seems that instead of it getting better, it seems to be getting worse, and there seems to be no kind of understanding. And some of the teachers feel intimidated by the way they are being treated, by management, and that's the reason why even some of the parents have the same feeling, and that's why today they are here protesting so that there can be a closure to this problem.
Now, the Ministry of Education officials, they are here. There's a meeting going on. Do you expect that there's going to be a peaceful solution to this?
As a member of the education board from our management, we are here to see that we find a solution to the problem. And I know that teachers have their right, and we have to follow the protocol, and that's the reason why we have been talking to the Ministry of Education. We have been dialoguing with the Teachers Commission, so to make sure that what procedures needs to be taken is taken in the way it's supposed to be taken.
As a member of the management, is it a foregone conclusion that you all don't want the principal here?
No, that's not what we want. We want the problem to be solved. And as we say, if the problem will be the teachers or if the problem will be the principal, then our thing is that, especially as a Christian school, we want to make sure that there's peace in this environment and that the teachers understand and that they get the respect that they deserve, the principal get the respect that she deserves, and that there be harmony, because at the end of the day, the ones that get affected are our children.
And specifically, so no classes today on an important day like this very early in the school year?
Well, because as we said before, there had been some discontent with what had been going on around here, and probably it had been voiced, but probably not much action has been taken. And probably the teachers and the parents are here showing their discontent, and that's the reason why we are here where we are. And I hope that we can find a solution today, because as I said, we must also think that our children are the ones that will be affected more. And one of the things that I also want to say is that many times what parents, what people guide themselves by is hearsay, but when it comes to the facts, and then the sad thing is that sometimes the damage has already been done, and so that I think and I hope that after today there is a solution to all this problem, because I don't like it, because I believe that our Christian management is supposed to be a lighthouse where parents, teachers would want to be dying, not physically, not literally, but wanting to come and be a part of our institution.
According to the president of the Parent Teachers Association, Lily Zul, there were no classes today at Faith Nazarene Primary School, as another round of meetings took place involving Ministry of Education officials, school management, the teachers, and the principal. It is not clear if classes will resume on Wednesday, and we will keep you posted on any new developments in this ongoing situation. The Belize Territorial Volunteers today called for full disclosure from Prime Minister Dean Barrow of Guatemala's response to the protest note sent to Guatemala following the incursion by that country's military into Belize's territorial waters in the south in mid-August. Viewers will recall that on August 16th, the Belize Territorial Volunteers went on an expedition to the Sarstoon Island, and they were confronted by the Guatemalan military, which had clearly entered into Belize's side of the Sarstoon River to try and prevent the expedition from reaching their intended destination on Sarstoon Island. Prime Minister Dean Barrow, at a press conference in Belize City a couple days later, announced that the government of Belize had sent a strong protest note to Guatemala in response to the incursion by the Guatemalan military. Last Friday, Senator Lisa Schumann read out portions of what she claims was a response to the protest note from the Guatemalan government to the government of Belize. Now, the BTV want full disclosure and today called on Prime Minister Dean Barrow to, quote, release to the nation and people of Belize the contents of the said strong protest note, end of quote. The BTV press release says that it is convinced that Guatemala responded to the protest note around the 24th of August and that Guatemala has, quote, strongly rejected the views expressed by the government of Belize, end of quote. BTV says it wants full disclosure immediately, not only of the protest note sent by Belize, but Guatemala's response to that note. And while the BTV wants an immediate response to their demand for full disclosure of the protest note and the response, they will have to wait at least until next week. That is because Prime Minister Dean Barrow today traveled to the United States on medical leave. A short press release from the office of the Prime Minister said that Mr. Barrow went for a medical appointment for his ongoing back ailment. It means that the Prime Minister will not spend the 10th of September holiday in Belize, as he is not expected to be back in the country until Saturday, September 12th. During the Prime Minister's absence, Deputy Prime Minister Gaspar Vega will hold over the reins of government. You're watching the 9 o'clock news. Coming up after the break, murders in Roaring Creek and Corozal. We'll be right back.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible MyTV. Simply log on to www.mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's MyTV, you're always in the game.
Stronger. Faster. Comfortable. Affordable. And powered by the trusted Cummins ISF 2.8-liter turbo diesel engine. We change the way the game is played. The new Photon tunneling truck and View CS2 van. Available at Universal Hardware. Photon, the game changer is here.
The Belize Tire Depot, your one-stop destination. What you will find is a first-class selection of solid, dependable, quality products from the names you can trust. We carry a full line of urea and SureTech tools and equipment to meet every need, from light maintenance around the house to heavy-duty fieldwork. Our tire workshop features the full array of Pirelli, Nexen, and Nankang tires for every vehicle and any terrain. Our trained technicians' #1 priority is to ensure you and your family's safety and security on the road. It's all here at the Belize Tire Depot. From reliable equipment, world-class time-tested tires, to sturdy, durable tools. Merchandise that's built to last with quality guaranteed.
Old man Hennessy's window.
Correction, dude. You broke. I just threw the ball.
This is really bad. What are we gonna do?
We?
Go to the door, ask for the ball back. Are you serious?
It's my ball, Myrtleback.
You're so dead.
I'd run away.
Yeah, to Uruguay.
Kiss your life goodbye. Sorry.
Let's go.
Dad.
See you, dude. See ya. You remember me and you're well.
Nice one. Some friends you are.
Hi. Tell him it was an accident. And we can fix the window. Come on. I'll come with you.
Loyalty. Pass it on.
You go first.
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back to the 9 o'clock news. On last night's newscast, we told you about the murder of a man on the Valley of Peace Road in Roaring Creek Village. Tonight, police have released more details of the fatal incident. The victim has been identified as 21-year-old Dervin Flowers. Police say that Flowers and 30-year-old Soila Portillo were riding on separate motorcycles around 4:45 yesterday evening when they were fired upon by a lone masked man. The shooting happened as Portillo and Flowers crossed the Agrippino-Cowich Bridge. Portillo was shot in the neck while Flowers was hit in the head. Both Portillo and Flowers were taken to the Western Regional Hospital in Belmopan, where Flowers died. Portillo is admitted to ward in a stable condition. Police investigations continue. Authorities in Corozal are investigating a murder. The victim, identified as 47-year-old American national John Ross, was found dead in the yard of his farm about a half-mile west of Shaibe village. He had been chopped multiple times to the neck, face, and right arm. Police say that a group of men went to the farm to purchase items yesterday morning when they made the gruesome discovery. Police investigations continue. A contract has been signed for the construction of the San Pedro football field. According to a government press release, Belize Infrastructure Limited is undertaking the construction phase of the San Pedro football field, and on Monday signed a contract with AM Construction Company Limited of Orange Walk. The contract is for $2.6 million. The news on the national channel. More vehicle owners are switching to the PureGuard line of motor oils, and with good reason. PureGuard comes in different grades and specifications. It carries the API certification and comes with the Westrac stamp of approval, guaranteed to make your engine run cleaner and longer, up to 10,000 miles. With PureGuard motor oil, your engine will have less wear and tear, give you maximum performance on the road, and give your vehicle better fuel mileage.
PureGuard, good quality, affordable oil.
Distributed exclusively by Westrac Limited, with branches in Spanish Lookout, Belmopan, Belize City, and Orange Walk Town.
Belize Camping Experience would like to thank everyone who makes BCE successful and meaningful.
To our summer camp supporters and volunteers who came from communities across Belize.
To all who supported, contributed,
and volunteered with our Harvest for Kids project.
Funds raised through last year's rice and corn crop will help maintain BCE's children's programs through 2015.
You can also support BCE by buying your bag of Circle R Premium Rice with the Harvest for Kids logo, now in a new package.
Together we can and will make a positive difference in this beautiful country of Belize.
I just got tired of making someone else rich. It's time I do something for me. I was a bit nervous at first, but I went and I got all the equipment I needed at Universal Hardware. I know that even after sale, they will stay with me for the life of the equipment. I have a peace of mind with service and reliability, and more time with the family. Glad I did. Get the bragging rights you deserve. Visit Universal Hardware for sure.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible MyTV. Simply log on to www.mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's MyTV, you're always in the game.
Turning now to weather news, generally fair and warm conditions continue to dominate our weather. The general forecast for Belize and her coastal waters is for partly cloudy skies tonight. Showers and thunderstorms will occur over the southern part of the country tonight. Winds over the open sea and along the coast will be easterly to southeasterly at 5 to 15 knots. The sea state will be light chop to choppy. Low temperatures tonight will reach 82 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 74 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and 70 degrees Fahrenheit up in the hills. High temperatures on Wednesday will range from 90 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast to 95 degrees Fahrenheit inland. It will be a warm 82 degrees Fahrenheit up at the exposed areas of the mountain Pine Ridge and along the Maya Mountains in the south. The tides. A high tide is now occurring. This will be followed by a low tide at 10 minutes to 1 o'clock in the morning. The sun will rise at 20 minutes to 6 o'clock in the morning. It will set at a minute past 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. The extended forecast, valid through to Thursday afternoon, is for cloudy spells with some showers and thunderstorms over the south and along the coast on Wednesday night. Shower activity will become isolated on Thursday morning. And that is a look at the weather with information provided by forecaster Derek Rodon at the Belize Weather Bureau. Grace is now a tropical depression. Here is more in the tropical update.
Well, looky there. It is Grace from space. Love the fact that it rhymes and just really loving this image taken by astronaut Scott Kelly. Could just drink that in for days. All right, well, Grace does not have days to live. It is rapidly weakening. It's encountered some dry air, but we knew this had a narrow window for some strengthening, but somehow it's managed to get a little organization in there, but it is expected to get beat down by some hostile upper level winds later on in the week. Expected to weaken before reaching the islands, and guys, bottom line, not a threat to the U.S.
To summarize the news, here are the main points again. Belize territorial volunteers demand full disclosure of Guatemala's response to protest note from Belmopan. Prime Minister Dean Barrow goes abroad for medical treatment. And the contract signed for construction of football field in San Pedro town. With the headlines, we end this edition of the 9 o'clock news. Thank you for joining us. I am Patrick Jones. Have a good evening and a good night.